Mute.
Okay. Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to our Sunday morning meditation at the Temple of Enlightenment. So you are joining with us in person and online via Zoom. So Buddhist meditation a focus development of two things. Anyone can say what are the two things Buddhist meditation about to develop. One thing is mind. The other thing is wisdom, panya. Chitta and panya. Chittam panyancha bhavyam. The whole Buddhism talking about development of mind and wisdom. The whole practice is focusing development, mind and wisdom. Mind and wisdom not separated things. They are combined together. The mind is something else, wisdom is something else. But they are combined. So related. For example, developing kindness, compassion is a mind, development of mind. Understanding reality, true nature, is a development of wisdom. Right? So then whole Buddhist teaching, Buddha's whole teaching of focusing mind and wisdom, development, cultivation. And whole practices aim to develop mind and wisdom. The breathing meditation is the development of mind, beginning with development of mind, development of mindfulness. Practicing developing mindfulness is a training to keep mind on an object, keeping a mind in an object and stop wandering and then making mind calm and relaxing. Then a focus in develop wisdom, understanding the impermanent, and then training mind, letting go those all impermanent things without being attached. Then make mind free from the attachments. So the very significant teaching of Buddha is teaching about three characteristics. This is the very excellent teaching and Buddha ever found and taught. Three things. This is what Buddhism makes excellent and Buddhist teaching excellent and make Buddha a special teacher. The three things. The first thing is impermanent. And Buddha talk about everything is impermanent. Every conditional thing. What has arisen, what has exist, and everything is impermanent, temporary. temporary. If you pay attention to your body, it is temporary. If you pay attention to this earth, it is temporary. If you pay attention to even to the sun, it is temporary. If you even pay attention to the solar system, it is temporary. Even to the galaxy, it is temporary. You know that, right? There are anything permanent. This is the very important thing to understand. This is the reality. This is the true nature. Everything is rising, existing, and falling. That existence exists with changing and then disappear. This is the very, very truth. Even very tiny thing, atom, particles, even particles keep changing, right? Changing, not exist in same way. And it is not permanent either. It is temporary, impermanent. This is the reality and true nature to understand. Why we need to understand this impermanent nature? Because we consider this I, myself, and everyone themselves, they consider they are, and things the things belong to them. And they are considered about their soul and permanent entity. They consider about the permanent entity of them. So that is the wrong understanding, misunderstanding, wrong view, and thinking about the permanent entity. So then this understanding about the impermanent nature and unsatisfactoriness, and then selflessness, and this is the Buddhist teaching about to understand. So we very often meditate on breath and metta, and we practice, and we also have to practice time to time this what is very significant, excellent Buddhist teaching about this reality and true nature. Okay. Then gently close your eyes and keep your back straight and sit down comfortably. And take deep breath and slowly let go and be relaxed. And keep taking deep breath and slowly let go. Let go your tension, stress, and relax. Focus your top of the head and relax it, and your face. Keep a smile on your face and relax it, and drop your shoulders. And relax your hands and your chest. And relax your stomach and your legs and then feet. And make yourself adjust to your sitting position. And watch your sitting position. Imagine your position by focusing into yourself. Now you are sitting quiet, calm, and peaceful. What we need is peace. We are running, running, and running and chase something to catch. That's the happiness, contentment. We are so much tired, very tired by running and chasing happiness. Happiness always far from us, and we are chasing. Whole life we are chasing happiness. Sometimes we catch, sometimes we lose it, but we're not satisfied, and we're still looking for happiness. So we try to find our happiness somewhere else, not within us. Happiness is right here, right with us. Nothing to chase, nothing to run for it. Just have to stop and feel it. Happiness is right here. It is the calmness, relaxation. Stop chasing. And then feel your happiness right now. Whatever happiness we experience is impermanent. Even suffering, pain we experience is impermanent. And you may try to understand yourself, this impermanent nature. When you understand this impermanent nature, impermanent meaning everything subject to change, temporary, then you have peace. You not become crazy, upset, anxiety, stress, because you're freed from that thirst and hungry or chasing, and you can relax. Whatever make you stress, unhappy, give you suffer, and just simply consider it is impermanent. And stop being so much desiring for those things, whatever make you stress, attachment, and release. Don't afraid to let go your attachment, your desires, and simply relax and feel peace and happiness right now, right here. Everything is temporary. You may temporarily release your mind from stressful things. by considering everything is temporary, nothing to be stressed, nothing to be worried, upset, and sad. Enjoy this peace and happiness right here, right now. What we need is calm and peace. That's what we're looking for in our whole life. Happiness. It is not somewhere else. It is right here. Keep mind calm and relaxed from the attachment. Attachment make you stressful, make you afraid. Let rise intuition, wisdom. Happiness, calm and peace is the being detached. Stop chasing. There are no satisfaction of the pleasures. It is stressful, painful. So enjoy this moment. Whatever I like, I desiring, I craving, I attached, those everything impermanent, temporary. So then you may consider whatever make you upset and worry, crazy because of attachment and your strong desire and cravings. So right now, whatever make you stress is strong attachment and cravings, even in the future. So everything and rising and falling away, rising and passing away. Whatever comes and whatever goes. And most important thing is life is contentment right within you. Then whatever come, let come. Whatever go, let go. And stay calm and peaceful. Everything is rising and falling away, passing away. I changed myself, and everything is change. Everything subject to change. No matter whatever happen in the life, the most important thing is calm and peace. How we remain in calm and peace by letting go, not being attached to those all impermanent things. Now you may use your intuition to understand yourself, this impermanent nature. And then how could I remain in happy and peaceful, content, by dealing with these impermanent things? Okay, so then all keep palms together and say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. So uh, so do you have any question? If not, take a break for 2 minutes before we going to learn Parinibbāna Sutta. Hi, Emily. How was your trip to? Good. Okay. Okay. Kat, help your friend with some.
Yeah, I offered him. He doesn't want
Hmm?
anything.
So you're still planning
Yeah.
to go into Sri Lanka?
We are thinking that we're gonna have to change our plans to January because we've been looking a lot about
Me too. I
a
will be there.
million times about Sri Lanka. I know so much now. And the January and December is the best time to
Okay.
go.
Okay.
So
I'll be there too.
you'll be there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In January?
Mm.
Okay. In Colombo?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we'll see you there because we have to go to Brazil every year
Mm.
because I have like two mothers, right? Like
Mm.
my other that lived with us for many years, and she's sick.
Okay.
So she's having Alzheimer's now. So I have to see her every year.
Mm.
And usually I go in January. So she gave the idea, why don't we go to see her in November or October, and we go to Sri Lanka in January because that guarantees that we have good weather. Because if we go in September, we might not get good weather.
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
I don't want to
Yes.
get rain, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Days.
January is the best.
So we actually, I think we're just gonna go in January.
Okay.
What day you go?
December probably.
And then you
Something.
stay the whole month of January?
I stay several months.
Okay.
Yeah, the February is the group is visiting Sri Lanka. I have to stay for
Okay.
that.
So that's what we're gonna plan. And we're gonna be there for 10 days. So that's
Okay.
a lot of days. We wanna
Yeah.
do the travel around, we
Yeah.
wanna drive, rent
That's
a
a
car.
good suggestion.
Yeah, we good?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Monday.
Okay. See you. Okay. Okay. See you next week. How was your trip?
It was very, very colorful, complicated.
Hmm.
Lots of good things.
Mm. That's good. Yeah, happy to see you again. Mm.
Yeah. The class, what time does the class end today?
12.
12?
Yeah, a little earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. You stay, right?
I want to. I think I can. It's just that I'm flying again today.
What time?
5:30.
Don't worry, you stay.
I think that should
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fine.
yeah, you'll be fine. So, you, Derek, right?
Yes.
Derek. So, you have learned meditation, you have meditated before?
Yes.
Oh, and you learn. Okay. Derek, do you have practiced meditation before about this impermanent?
No. I started meditating for a while,
Mm. Okay, let's begin the discussion. Let me homage about Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One and fully enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, we start learn about Buddha's last days. According to Parinibbāna Sutta, this sutta comes from Digha Nikaya. This sutta is in the Digha Nikaya, it's a long sutta. This sutta explains Buddha's last days before his passing away. And we started last week, and then the Vassakara is the minister, he is the leader of these armies, the main minister. And he visited Buddha because the king, Ajatasattu, asked him to visit Buddha, we learned last week. And then Buddha explained the 7 factors of the Vajjis. Vajjis is in India, they was 16 states. Each state is each country. Not like America, have 15 states. One king. One king. Joe Biden. He is the king of the United States.
President. No king.
Yeah, he's president. Okay, he's president. But in India has 16 states, the 16 kings. But the Vajji state, the state of the Vajji, is the many kings. They're ruled by the many kings. 7,000 kings. And text says 7,707 of them. And the Buddha passed away is another state called Malla, the state of Malya. And then that state also ruled by the many kings called Mallas. And the 2 different rules of the countries in the Buddha's time. One is the one type country ruled by the one king, and the other type of rule way is ruled by the many kings in the one country. Okay. Then this Vajjis is ruled by the many kings, and they followed the 7 principles of make them progress, not decline. And we learned last week, okay? We're not going to learn again. And then the Buddha compared to the monks, because you have to keep practicing these 7 principles, make you progress, not declining. And we learned that one too. And today we're going to learn another different Buddha's explanation, what make you progress, not declining. Okay. And Buddha explained again, monks, there are another 7 principles make you progress, not declining. What is that? Na kamma rama bhavisanti, na kamma rata. Not you pondered with acting, working. Pondered or funded or pondered. To desiring to work a lot. What is that called? founded or pondered? I'm asking. Pondering.
Pondering is thinking about.
I see. Okay, yeah. Then and also thinking to working and also engaging with working a lot. Working a lot. This is actually for the monks. You have to work for living. You have to work a lot. So, but you also have to manage it. The whole life is not working. You also have to sometimes to live, right? So to the monks and here, that the 7 principles to the kings we learned last week. Remember, Kathy?
Yeah.
So here to the monks, and Buddha said, as a monk, you're not supposed to work so much. You're not engaged with working a lot. You're building houses, cleaning, and just only working. And then you don't have time to practice. Right? If you're engaging with construction or cleaning or teaching, even with teaching, so then if someone eager to work and engage with working a lot, spend much time with working, and it's make decline. This is especially the monks. They are declining, not progress. And the second again, Basarama, and engaging with talking, and the desiring to talk. Keep talking. Love to talk. We all love to talk, right? We can't stay quiet. We want to talk. We love to talk. And also we have to manage, even talking. Instead, keep thinking. We're thinking too much too. And also keep talking. And as monks, love to talk and engage with talking is make him declining, not make progress. And also we have some time to listening. We have to listen, not to talk. We have to talk. Less talk, much listening is the best. Okay? Yes. Listening less and listening much. Talking less is the best. But we have a bad habit. We talk a lot, listening less. That's not a good thing. That's a bad habit we all have. So I heard that's why we have 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listening a lot and talk less. But we talk much and listening less is not match, not fit, right?
It's fun to talk.
I'm talking right now. Actually, I'm not. I have to. I have to talk right now. If someone comes to talk, I'm listening. So that's the principle actually make you progress. If you talk less and listening a lot, it's make you progress. Actually, it help to develop our spirituality too. When you're going to talk too much, and we talk whatever necessary and whatever not necessary, we all keep talking. Necessary thing, unnecessary thing, appropriate thing and inappropriate things, and then make someone comfortable and uncomfortable. We don't care. We want to talk and then make some people not comfortable, and also we keep saying necessary thing and unnecessary thing and inappropriate thing too. If we manage to talk, then we talk necessary thing. So, okay, now that's, okay. Okay, you're back. I lost my whole connection. I lost my Zoom connection. Oh my goodness, whole connection lost. Okay. And the third one is Niddaramata, desiring to sleep too much. Right? If you love to sleep too much, and it's make you declining, not progress. Right? Why? When we spend so much time to sleep, and we lose so much things to do. Right? So,
Where are you?
what you said? Michael? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm muted. Okay, this is the other one is the desiring to sleep. You hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Desiring to sleep, attached to sleep, and spend so much time with sleeping. And sleep at night and in the morning, in daytime and evening, and the most of time of the day is sleep. So that's make our things and the whatever we have to do, and we miss them. And sleep kind of compared to death, right? When we sleep, we don't know what's happening. Sometimes we're dreaming, not a whole night, and we dream sometimes. In a dream we sleep, we live some kind of way, right? Some kind of way we live when we dream, even we remember them. But some sleep, when we sleep, no dreams, it's exactly similar to the death. So it's better to manage sleeping. How long we live? 80 years, 90 years. Then every day we sleep. How many hours you sleep? 6 hours. And you?
6 to 8 hours.
6, 8?
Yeah.
Michael, how many hours you sleep?
Well, I often sleep 7 hours, 8 hours,
Wow.
but sometimes when it depends.
Then multiply 7 hours. How many years now you old? 8 years. Then multiply
Almost,
the
yes,
day.
let's not count them.
Many
I'll tell
years.
you. Here we go. I'm going to tell you now. Here we go.
Okay.
79, let's be accurate. 79 years times 365 days.
I think 20
equals-
years you have slept.
Oh, times 7 hours divided by 24 equals, oh my God. Oh, I'm sleeping my life away. Look at that.
How many years?
Oh, wait. Oh no, that's not right. I must have made a mistake because it's 8,400 years. I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
You have two people. One person's a person, works hard 8-hour days, 6 days a week. The other man's a monk, he stares at the wall.
Mm.
Sleeps well.
Actually, Buddha mentioned once, sleep is similar to death. Buddha said that. Sleeping is kind of death.
It's a kind of death, but one thing happens when you sleep.
Goodness.
Your body.
Relaxing. We need,
When children sleep, their long bones grow.
yes.
Now,
This,
I've been told orgasm is close to death.
yeah, Buddha didn't say don't sleep, but Buddha mentioned to manage it, not sleep too much. Some people is attached to sleep. They
Like
sleep
eating.
many hours.
It's like eating. You have a
This is
person
true.
who doesn't do labor.
Yeah.
They eat very little. You have a person who does labor. They put out so much energy. They have to eat. They have to eat meat. They have to eat heavy foods. And I think sleep depends on the individual.
Mm.
Sometimes I don't sleep.
I think
Sometimes I sleep.
the scientists and all doctors recommend you to sleep 8 hours. 8 hours.
Well, who believes in
That's the doctors suggest to sleep 8 hours, but I don't know. It depends according to the. It depends. Each one's the physical status.
Is meditation a
Condition.
form of sleep?
Hmm?
Is meditation a form of sleep?
If someone meditate, meditation is what sleep does is make you relax. Meditation does the same thing. Who's meditate a lot and relaxing, and he doesn't have to sleep too much. That's why Buddha slept just 2 hours. Okay, let's go to the. I want to finish some kind of little more than of this sutta. This is long one. And another, the declining thing and the make you falling down is Sanganikarama, and attached to get together, attached to spend a lot of time with crowd, with people.
Yeah.
So that you don't happy with being alone, and then go to people and hang out, right?
Social. Hang out.
Hanging out with the people, hanging out with the friends. So spend and going where who's gathering people in the city, in the town, in the restaurant, in the shops, wherever, and go and spend time with them. And do the same thing, keep talking and with them and doing something, and then spend like to the monks, and Buddha said, if you're pondering with the gathering always, and it's make you falling down, even your life as a lay people, if you love to gathering with people and you spend so much time with parties because the people get together, and you lost your progress, and you're going to decline, falling down. And then another declining principle is having evil desires, evil desires, papicha, and desire for evil things. So another declining things make you someone unwholesome desires, not wholesome desires, or the good desires, bad desires, is make someone decline. And another declining thing is papamitta and bad friends. Associating bad friends make you decline, not progress. And then the monk, as monks who have attained some spiritual development and satisfied with that, and not keep practicing and to achieve highest things. And when they achieve some kind of spiritual progress, and they're going to satisfy, and that's make them decline back, not keep growing. Then we have to keep practicing until achieve the highest final destination. And then Buddha said this, another 7 principles of progressing and declining. And then Buddha again said, oh, okay, monks, and there are also another 7 principles of the declining and progressing. Okay. Saddha bhavisanti, if you have a confidence, devotion, saddha, or faith. Faith is not believing or something, okay, in Buddhism. And the Buddhism saddha means the devotion and confidence, having understanding about something of, okay, then you have a happiness, you have you eager to develop a spirituality. That is the saddha. So you have pleasant thoughts about someone who have developed a spirituality, spiritual ones. So you happy about that spiritual person, and you happy to practice spirituality. Saddha is the, okay, if you understand the Buddha's qualities, Buddha is the spiritual one. So I would love to follow the Buddha. That's the saddha. And Buddha's teaching, wow, that's great. And you have understand Buddha's teaching, then you have a devotion and pleasant thoughts about the Buddha's teaching, then you love to follow it. This is the saddha, the love to spiritual progress. If someone doesn't have that saddha, devotion, confidence, and he's going to declining. And the hiri is the prudent, shame for hiri. Shame to do unwholesome things is the hiri. If someone doesn't have shame to do unwholesome things, it's going to decline. And if someone keep hiri or prudent or shame to do unwholesome things, and his keep progress. And ottap is the fear. Prudent is the consciences is the hiri, consciences, shame, okay. Fear to do unwholesome things is called ottappa, afraid to do unwholesome things and make progress. If someone not afraid to do unwholesome things and make declining. And then bhavshuta, if someone learn a lot and make them progress. Learning a lot, many things, having many skills, is make someone progress. If someone no more skills, declining. Bhavshuta is learning a lot. Aradhaviriya, energy. Always you have energy. Always you start with energy. Rising energy, and always you have energy. Energetic person, aradhaviriya, always begin with energy. And that's make you progress. If someone no have rising energy, make declining. Right? Always you have to charge your battery. We keep charge our battery of the phone. Not let them even lose a little bit. Right, Kathy? We keep charging an energy. We give energy to the phone, not to one. We lie down. Keep watching. Is right? We have energy to watch the phone. I think I use too much phone too. I'm gonna let the phone go away. That's make me so much declining right now. So this is the kind of bad attachments have. So we all have some kind of attachment to these material things. Have to manage. So always have rising energy, and make energy to sit down and meditate and just make progress, someone. Even give you energy to work hard and earn money, and you're happy, that's good. The energy is most important thing. Who have no energy and make him declining. Upatitasati bhavishyati. Having mindfulness is make progress. No mindfulness make declining. And then the panyavanto, having a wise one, is make you progress. Not a wise, make you declining. Mindfulness we can develop, right? Even panya, wisdom we can develop. Not wisdom and make you declining. And Buddha said this kind of another 7 principles, and Buddha also said, okay monks, I'm going to teach you another 7 principles of declining and progress. And Sati Sambojjhango, as the develop mindfulness as a factor of enlightenment. Sati Sambojjhanga. Develop mindfulness as a factor of enlightenment is make you progress. And Dhamma Vichay, investigation, Dhamma, searching, investigating Dhamma, searching and searching, not believing or accepting, and you keep searching and investigate yourself is make you progress. And virya, again, is the energy, effort, is make you progress. Passaddhi, relaxing, calming down. Tranquility make you progress. Samadhi, concentration, immerse, concentration, trance, and make you progress. Upekkha, equanimity. Do you know what is equanimity? Derek, do you have idea about the equanimity? Equanimity is the kind of word is complicating many of people. Equanimity is the keep mind balance, not exciting, not even not excited or upset. Keep mind balanced, calm, relax. Here equanimity is a deep meaning by meditating, and keep mind is kind of peaceful, empty, even not experiencing happiness or joy, and just mind pure calmness, kind of emptiness. Okay, these 7 factors make someone progress. Who practice these 7 principles? Mindfulness, investigation, effort, and then the piti, joy. I missed it. Joy, piti. This is the joy is come through the spiritual practice, not engaging what you desiring for. Okay, that joy is very sensual. We have 2 different joy. Whatever you enjoy with this sense basis, when you see something you happy, and when you taste something you joyful, what you feel, that's the joy, very sensual and very, very rough and ordinary. But if you practice calmness, peacefulness, tranquility of mind, then you feel joy, that's the joy of the highest state of joy. So, and that's piti, and passa, the tranquility, and samadhi, concentration and equanimity. And Buddha said that 7 principles. And again Buddha said, monks, I'm going to teach you another 7 practices of progress, principles of progress. If someone practicing and meditating and contemplating of perception of impermanent, anicca sanya, you meditate on impermanent, perception of impermanent, anicca sanya, then you progress, right, Patricia? If you understand the impermanent, perception of impermanent, because you have a perception idea, everything is impermanent. So whatever happened in your life, so you can manage it, right? Because you understand, yeah, everything is impermanent, nothing to worry, nothing to crazy, nothing to upset. Everything is impermanent, rising and falling, right? So then you can live happily whatever happened in your life. Right? As a monk, if someone practicing impermanent, everything is impermanent, and develop always everything is impermanent, so then he is okay. He is safe. He is happy. If people don't understand everything is impermanent, when something happens bad, they're going to be crazy. When we lose someone loved one, and they become crazy, and they mentally getting sick and ill. Why? They didn't have an idea or perception. Things are impermanent, so always subject to lose and change. If you accept that, then you're okay. If you don't accept, you think you think it's supposed to be not supposed to be changed. It makes you sick. So, and then the second, again, anatta sanya, perception of selflessness. Selfless. This is the most difficult thing to understand. Difficult to understand, because we think we have a self, soul, right? Right, Kathy? Derek? This whole, many world, the people in the world, many of people in the world believe we have a soul. In Buddhism, and teach you, there are no soul. What do you have then? You have consciousness. You have consciousness, right, Michael? We have consciousness. Just imagine whatever consciousness you had when you enter through that door, and all gone. And before you enter through this door, whatever consciousness you had, whatever you see, whatever you hear, those all gone. Right? Now you preparing and rising new consciousness. Whatever consciousness now arising, and it's gone, then in the evening later you have another consciousness. All are rising and falling, disappearing. It's not eternal entity. Whatever, when you see, you have an eye consciousness. When you hear, nose consciousness. When you smell, when you hear, ear consciousness. When you smell, nose consciousness. When you taste something, tongue consciousness. When you feel through the body, you have a body consciousness. When you think with mind, you have a mind consciousness. Different consciousness, rising and falling. Like a chain. It's not an eternal entity. It depends. Consciousness depends what we experience with. Right? So, understanding and the selflessness is making progress, and asubha sanya, repulsiveness of the body. This is weird, right? There's another meditation practice in Buddhism, repulsiveness, asubha sanya. We have to have a repulsiveness of the body. Do you think we have a repulsive thing in body? We have 32 repulsive things in our body. 32. One is hair. Head hair, body hair, nail, teeth, this whole thing, repulsiveness. Why we want to meditate on repulsiveness? It's lose your strong lust. If we have a strong lust about these repulsive things, and then when we meditate, it manage our lust and reduce that. And also it is the reality. Now we have a skin. It's a pretty skin. So pretty. Then you keep applying cream or putting something on face. It is also, if you not washed it, what do you think the skin going to give you a good smell? If you not washed, if you don't take a bath or washing once a week, don't come here anymore. In winter it's a little bit okay, but in summer, no. That's the reality, right? That's the reality. Okay. Beyond the skin, what we have? Flesh. If you keep the skin open, then you have to keep a stick with throw away cats and dogs and birds. So it's like something inside of the whole thing is repulsive things. It doesn't say don't care your heart, your lungs and your kidneys, okay? And Buddhism all talk about the good health, manage health. And then the Adinava Sanya, another thing is the perception about the dangerousness, Adinava Sanya, dangerousness about what? Dangerous of the eye, dangerous of the ears, dangerous of the tongue and body, mind, and dangerous of the forms, sounds and odors, taste and tactiles and phenomena. These all talk about meditation, right? Deep. And then the Pahana Sanya and the perception of giving up or letting go. Viraga Sanya, perception of fading away, letting go. And Nirodha Sanya, perception of cessation. And these are the principles someone have to practice. Okay, and let's finish this teaching today. And one more, 7 principles of the Buddhas. Buddha taught here 7 groups of 7 principles. Finally, Buddha said another 6 principles of declining and progressing. Okay? When someone practices mettam kaya kammam, pachupatta pesanti sabbrahmacharisu avicheva rahocheva. If someone practices metta, each other, as a monks, Buddha says, as a monks, you each other practice metta in face to face, in presence and even absence. Even absence. Then you guys, as a layperson, you love each other. You live together with your family, with your brothers, with your friends, and with your relatives in presence, and you talk loudly and friendly. And you also even have to do the same way, even absence. People love each other in presence and they hate behind. Right? And we talk very friendly when we meet. Hi, how are you? How are you? I mean, it's so long no see. So this is my friend. We know and we very good friends. And then you departed. You know that guy is bad, so nasty. So then we hate. We impressions we talk loudly, even with the relatives and friends. And when we absence, we not love anymore. And Buddha says, and you love, do metta each other in presence, even absence. Okay? And make to progress. It means always keep metta in heart. Don't let hate let come. Don't let hate obsess you. Let metta obsess the mind. And then again, act, bodily actions, act metta, according to metta, and verbal, talk with metta, work with metta, talk with metta, and think with metta. That's what Buddha said, okay? In presence, even absence. Okay, whatever you received, you earned, you share with others. Okay, whatever you earned and you share with others. You not use them yourself, and you not selfish. Being selfish, you sharing with others. Generous, become generous to share with others, and also you practice morality, and perfectly, continuously, and make your progress. And you make your views, your understanding correct, and make your progress. And these are the another 6 principles make your progress. Okay. That's the all principles about the progressing and declining. So this is for today. Before we end, if you have any questions and you any ideas about this, let's talk, and then we finished.
I have a question.
Yes.
You talked about the action.
Bante, I have a question.
Let Michael talk.
Give me a second, Russia. Yeah.
We talked about the teaching of always trying to go upward, always trying to better yourself, not to decline. These people who are here with us now, they made an effort to come face you and listen to your Dharma talk. Did the people who pressed the button on that machine get the same benefit as we did?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. They do. Yeah. Oh yes, Kilaya.
You had mentioned Sada, faith, and you said at the beginning, I thought I heard you say that it's in Buddhism, it's not believing in something, and I'm wondering whether you can have Sada even without understanding. I mean, my impression of it is that it is believing in something without understanding. Is that wrong?
Yeah, it is wrong. Believing without understanding is not the Saddha.
So like if I believed in Nibbāna without understanding it, that's not the faith that he's talking about?
No. Because we can believe the Nibbāna, right? Because we not understanding it. But we understand the Nibbāna is the something, is the out of passion, greed, hate, and ignorance. And we understand that. That's what is Nibbāna. So we understand this is the Nibbāna, then we have a devotion, Shraddha about it. That's
But
how.
it feels like
That's
It feels like
that's
a lot.
that's not believing. I don't know what's that believe. Maybe.
Like I don't think I understand nirvana. Like, I mean, Buddha teaches that it's freedom from suffering, but I don't know if I understand it. Like, I don't feel, I'm not sure that I do, but I believe in it. I really trust that there is such a thing as complete freedom of suffering. But I trust the Buddha in saying that there is such a thing. But I'm not sure that I understand it.
Saddha is called it's literally means translate to faith. But this is the faith. Then the Buddha said, okay, here Buddha explained in the sutta, Tathagata Saddhati Tathagatassa Bodhing. Saddha. We have a conviction about the Buddha's enlightenment. It means according to Buddha's behavior, according to Buddha's teaching, and we understand Buddha's enlightened one. Then we believe it.
I think
It's not a blind believing. It's the believing, and it's given a simile, and there's something in your hand. If you keep covering, no one see it. But you open it, then you can see what is in your hand. Then Saddha is like that. It's not the believe in what you not see, and you believe what you understand and you see.
Onto your definition, your understanding, it sounds to me as though only an arhat can have that faith. I see what Kilaya is saying. My understanding, and of course it could be a misunderstanding, is that faith in Buddhism, our faith is, first of all, that the Buddha did achieve perfect enlightenment. And based on that, we too, or I too, can achieve personal, complete enlightenment. But knowing what it means, that's something I think only an arhat can understand. And furthermore, the word understand is a very strange word. I mean to say, in English, to understand something might be to understand how a watch works, because you know all the parts and you know how they work together. Excuse me. But understanding can also have a meaning of intuitive faith. I don't know. Now I'm getting incoherent, but I only want to say I trust.
And also, go ahead.
No, I was just going to repeat myself. So go ahead.
And also then the some several suttas Buddha said Saddha arises when you understand the suffering of the life. And according to the Upasame Sutta, and Buddha mentioned when you understand your life, suffering of your life, and then you have Saddha, then you come into spiritual practice to make it end.
Yeah.
This also another sutta explaining Saddha Jata Upasankamati. When you have a Saddha, then you come into associate spiritual ones. It means that's the beginning of Saddha. Also, Saddha is a one of power and also one of in faculty to develop. And it's step by step this Saddha is going to develop. When according to our understanding, our view, the realization, the Saddha is keep growing, I think. So that's the Saddha become complete when you enlighten and are arhants, right, Kilaya?
I'm still trying to understand this.
Okay. Let's see.
Here's what I understand. I understand that when all craving is extinguished, when all anger is extinguished, and when all ignorance is extinguished, this is Nibbāna. This is enlightenment.
Right.
But we say, when I say all, I mean all. Like every single shred gone. Then by taking away, it's like the candle flame analogy, you know, where is the candle flame after you've snuffed out the candle?
Right.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of good feelings from Buddhism, not because I have wisdom, but because I feel like I have a lot of faith. Like I feel, you know, and I think the Buddha mentions that there's such a thing as a faith follower who can achieve quite a lot just through faith, just through solid confidence that everything the Buddha taught was absolutely correct, even when I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick.
Well, isn't Ehipasiko will come and see, right?
Yeah, Hipasiko, yes, come and see.
That's how I see it. Like, the more you meditate and the more you practice, the more you realize just how much suffering's in the world and that all these things just, rebirth is redeath, you know, and by practicing, you can liberate yourself from those things. So for me, it's like an experiential thing, you know, something that you'll feel better. You'll feel a lot better when you practice.
You know, but is that faith though?
Well, I think faith in Buddhism is kind of defined by experiential. It's not like faith in like monotheism where you're saying, I believe, you know, this prophet, you know, was right about this or that, or faith in even polytheism where, you know, I sort of have a vague perception that these gods exist or don't exist. It's faith that you experience, you know, like I can speak for myself, you know, if you have, say, chronic anxiety or PTSD and you meditate and you'll feel some of those attachments, you know, going away. To me, that's the faith we're talking about. But it's personal, you know, everybody's got a different...
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a real value in when Christians say Jesus is everything, you know, and there's no way to say anything that would change their mind. Like, to me, that's a solid faith. Whether it's correct or not is something different. But I value that even in Buddhism, where someone's committed, whether they see it or experience it or not, they're absolutely certain through faith that it's true.
Mm-hmm. And I think your word experiential is a key to the experience and key to the possibility. We say we get little glimpses of enlightenment through meditation. And I think those little glimpses are what you're perhaps referring to as experiential. So, for example, if I sit down quite worried about something, but when I'm meditating, when I'm sitting, I let go of what's troubling me. For those moments, that's the experience. So I think that's crucial.
But I still think faith can be there without those experiences. I mean, that's just my understanding of it, but I'm also trying to understand what Bhante is saying as well.
Yes.
So this saddha have one saddha is called amulika saddha. Amulika saddha, some people have this faith or whatever, they don't see anything, they don't understand anything, but they believe. That is called amulika saddha. There are no roots to believe. It's called amula means roots. Amulika means no roots, but they just believe. Whatever you said, Jesus or whatever, they don't see and they just believe. That's they believe. God or whatever they believe, and they whatever. There are no roots to believe, just believe. And then in Buddhism, does not appreciate that believing without roots and foundation and without understanding, without reasons to believe something. And
yeah, but it's a correct belief. If you believe like that in the Buddha and the Dhamma and the Sangha, you're correct. Even though you don't understand or have good reasons, you've made the right choice. it's a truth. You know, the Buddha and the Sangha and the Dhamma are true. So if you believe in those blindly, you've done something good, I think.
Yes, yeah, you can say that. But the most fruitful thing is you have and see and understand it. Then your faith, your sadhas keep growing. When you how much you understand about Buddha, then your sadhya is growing. How much you understand about teaching, and that much your sadhya is growing. How much you understand about enlightenment, that sadhas keep growing. How much you understand about Nibbana, how far you can see it, and your sadhya is that far is growing. And sadhya is fulfilled by the enlightenment. It's one of faculty to develop.
Just to throw a Buddha wrench into this, I think that the Buddha said very specifically, take it not on my word, but experience it and test it. And I think the Buddha, I can't quote the sutta, but it is definitely in there that the Buddha said, you know, you don't take my word for this, just test this for yourself. So I don't think this stands against the idea of faith, but I do think that it suggests that faith is ultimately something bigger than what you call blind faith, I think. One of the things that occurs to me a lot is there's a broad understanding. We understand, for example, that we are moving toward Nibbana, that's our goal, and we understand that the Buddha has had that, and he taught it correctly. But when you say believe everything the Buddha said, that invites us to include in the idea of faith all of the magic and all of the let me stop there, all of the magical qualities that Buddhism, along with the other religions of the time, had. So here's the question: is it possible to practice Buddhism as a, quote, secular Buddhist, unquote, in a meaningful way? That's, I guess, a bigger question. That's my question.
Just for my part, I believe in all that stuff. Like everything the Buddha in the suttas to me is fact. Like I take it as fact.
Right.
Including all the magic stuff, including all the gods, including Mara. That's my faith, you know.
Okay, that's excellent. And I think that I know many teachers who echo your sentiment. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's your sadhya, that's your confidence, because you understand somewhat and something clearly. That's how you say that. That's right. So that's your sadhya, that's your faculty. You can even develop it more.
Yeah.
Okay, let's end up the session today and to give the transformation to the departed ones and with ghosts and gods, deities, may they all share these merits and blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha be with you and make you happy, peaceful and healthy, and may all your afflictions go away. And finally, may we all be able to attain to enlightenment. Akasattha ca bummattha deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu sasanang cirang rakkantu desanang cirang rakkantu mang parang sabbhitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu Mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, see you next week, and we continue rest of the sutta.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Bye.